You are now listening to Resolve Dispute with your host Black Thor and Sweet Pea. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
What's going on, mama?
Hey, son, how you doing?
It's rough, but I'm all good. I'm all good.
You been a little rough for you?
Yeah, man. With everything I got going on, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give me some beer. You taught me out getting a 12 pack, so I got a 6.
Okay, I was wondering if it was a 6 or a 12. Good, you only got
Yeah,
a 6.
I got a 6. Um, I had got a Miller Lite 6-pack, and I got a red stripe 6-pack.
Oh, so you got a 12 pack. You still got a 12 pack. Yeah, okay.
I said I was gonna get a 6, but it was 2 different beers. Okay, so
Semantics. Semantics. Go ahead.
so I haven't had Red Stripes in forever. Red Stripes is a good Jamaican beer, so haven't had it in forever. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it because they don't have 4-packs. They don't have them in ones. They only have them in 6 or 12s, and it's rare that you can find them in 12s. So
Okay.
so I grab a 6. And I was drinking my Millers. Miller's only like 96 calories. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Red Stripes, I don't know. Don't care. Just a really good Jamaican beer. I love it.
We was just throwing shit to the wind, huh? We didn't care about nothing, huh? Okay, I see you. I see you.
I had my sushi last night. Augie gave my sushi to the dog, my leftover sushi. The one that I went back to the store to grab because they forgot to I put it in the fridge. He gave it to the dog. Yeah. Yeah.
Raven was eating good. Raven was eating good.
She was
It didn't
jamming.
it didn't
She
make her
was
sick, did it?
Nah, because it was just like chicken teriyaki and fucking cucumbers. That's all it was, and rice and seaweed. Like
Okay.
that does, She was farting up a storm. That was about it.
She got the pooch. Okay.
But yeah, Augie gave that to her. Kels went to get the kids Chick-fil-A last night. So I had a Chick-fil-A salad and a Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwich. So
Okay.
so that's what I wound up eating, but I still was like hungry later on in the night. After drinking 2 beers, um one Miller, one Red Stripe, I was still
Mm-hmm.
hungry. So I had made me a sausage sandwich with 3 sausage sandwiches with some mustard. And yeah,
3 sandwiches? Oh.
yeah, I was when I'm losing weight and stuff like that, I eat and I eat big, that.
Yeah, but it was them beers more than anything else.
Yup. And
Yeah.
I had a beer to go with that, so I had another beer, so total of 3 beers. And
Mm-hmm.
literally, I woke up this morning like at 9 o'clock to get ready to go to the gym, and I was pooping, and then all of a sudden, I just threw up, and the beer, my vitamins that I took before I went to bed, the everything, the sausage sandwich. It was a hot, spicy sausage sandwich, the Jim Beam
Ooh.
spicy
Yeah.
sausage. Yeah, it just all came up, and I was just like, then my stomach started to cramp up, my sides started to cramp up, and I'm like, fuck, man. And I was already prepared to go to the gym, do a hella cardio, sit in the sauna for a hella amount of time to reduce all that fat that I took in and everything else. So I wouldn't set myself back. Well, throwing up made that shit all is a wash.
It was like, yeah, you've been doing way too good for the mess up now. Guess what? We got something for you. Your body turned on you.
Pretty much just rejected it all. I
Reject.
I like went back to sleep. Then once we got off the phone, I got up, jumped on the scale. I was the same way when I weighed in yesterday, like literally throwing up, rejected all of that stuff. Just
Everything.
like nah,
Yeah.
nigga, It tasted good, didn't it? Yeah, get it out your system.
We're
Get it
good
all
going
out.
down. Look, we're good going down, but let's see how it tastes coming back up.
Right. So I'm definitely gonna be working out at home because the gym's closed early around here for some strange reason on the weekends.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be working out at home. But yeah, that was my morning. It's a little rough. I didn't even drink that much. Like, I mean, I had a couple of glasses of bourbon, but it was just like the chill night. It just did that to me.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you hadn't been doing that for a while. So your
Yeah.
body was not used to it. So like, what are you doing? I thought we were doing better. Thought we were doing better. I see you drinking your water now. That's a good thing.
Yeah. I'm drinking some water. I got a diet Coke from Mickey D's because Kels wanted to go to McDonald's before we start recording for the
Mm-hmm.
kids.
Yep.
And I'm drinking on some bourbon. Drinking on this Affinity blend from Old Elk.
Mm-hmm. Nice bottle. I like it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a
Well, of course,
I'll go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, well, of course, I'm back with my cranberry juice, cranberry juice, cranberry juice,
You know,
and I have my water here, and I'm
nice.
staying hydrated. My bout with the gym. Well, I have now had a um sciatic nerve issue for the past week and a
Forever.
half. Forever, for sure, since I was in a car accident 6 years ago. But now it's flared up, and for the past week and a half, it's been excruciating. But today, I did go to the gym and I worked out, but I tricked it. I've been seeing my chiropractor now for the past 4 days, 5 days, and he beat me up real good and got me back to the point where I can walk again. That man got in with the criminals. I tell you, he was all up on top of the table with me, pulling on my neck and my back and my ankles and shit. Had to ice my whole body down after he finished.
That's funny.
But I was able to walk. So thank you, Dr. Zach. I appreciate you. You got me back over here doing the 2-step. So Sweet Bee real happy right now.
Shout out to Zach. Shout
All
out
right.
to Zach.
But today, I broke up my workout into 2 sections. It was all cardio, but I did 15 minutes on the elliptical, loosen up my hip. And then I went and did my cycling routine for my class that I teach on Tuesday. They're going to hate me like they do every Tuesday, but they do a good job. So shout out to my Tuesday morning class at the WAC.
WAC.
And WAC. And then I went back to the elliptical for another 15 minutes. Then I did a 5-minute cool down and was in the sauna for 20. So I feel real good right now, but I am going to ice the body down. I'm going to ice the body down. So 2 weeks in, 8 pounds down.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. You're killing it. You're killing it. You're killing it. I'm at I lost 11.7 pounds so far.
Excellent.
So,
Excellent. Killing it. Knocking this
uh,
out. Uppercut to the fat.
I know, right? So it's funny that this episode we talking about fat weight loss and
But
your journey.
Hold on. Because I got cleanup.
Oh boy.
Okay. So now from the last podcast, we talked about a couple things. So I just want to, bring it on home. One of the things that we talked about was the abortion situation. Well, there are Texas women who are now filing lawsuits against the state of Texas because of the abortion laws that they have passed, and these women are now fighting back, saying, "Guess what? We will control our bodies, not you." So a class action lawsuit is now underway there. Tucker Carlson from Fox News was let go. He was
I,
not let.
I already said that.
Oh, you went in and said that, but let
Yeah.
me do this. But let me do this.
Mm-hmm.
Not because of the situation with Dominion and Smartmatic. He was let go because of his discriminatory and sexist remarks against coworkers. And Ron DeSantis is being sued by Disney due to his inflammatory statements that he's making towards that company. So he's being sued by Mickey Mouse. And Mickey Mouse not taking it no more. He like, no, we're gonna fight back. We're gonna fight back. So let me tell you this, listeners, be careful as to what you are saying and who you are saying it to. There is a right, freedom, there is a freedom of speech, right? Absolutely, it is. But know that you cannot defame somebody's character and get away with it. People are fighting back nowadays. If you are sending information to someone via email, via text message, if you're going on Facebook, sending this information out, know that you can be found. All of your devices have an IP address. You can be tracked. You can be traced.
Mickey told him, "Run them pockets."
I would Mickey. I would Mickey. Get up off my tail, man.
What you think this is? You think it's sweet around here? For sure, where is that?
All right, so now I'm done with my housekeeping topics. So let's go. Let's roll. Let's roll.
Hey, well, I'm glad you did that. Because
No, you're not.
I am. Shit, I don't keep up with Fox News. I told you she's a Fox fan. I told you guys.
MSNBC. Joy Reid. There we go.
Ain't that the black lady?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yes.
I figured. No.
While I'm working it, but that's the one that I really enjoy because she come out with some crazy stuff. She do some stuff. She made me happy.
Lord Jesus. They got something going on outside my apartment. Dogs barking. Loud as hell. They having like a dog fight. Like Vic out there. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'm gonna bleep that out.
Got to be more careful.
So, this episode is about body positivity or fat phobia. Which one are you? Are you for body positivity or are you a fat phobic bigot that you need to change? Which one? We'll see. I think people gonna think that I'm fat phobic and shit. I'm like 300 some pounds. So like, hey, it is what it is. You don't care about other people's opinions. So I got 3 clips. 2 together, 1 by itself, and then we got some topics that we'll talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But the first clip I'm gonna play now, so we can talk about it.
Bring it on. Now do I need to like get my face in order? Because you be playing stuff that have me looking real fucked up on this podcast.
That's
but okay. Let me get my face together. Come on.
No, hey, you can't blame that on me. You can't blame that on me. You just can't. You just gotta roll with the flow, mom. We gotta roll with the flow, baby. Roll with the flow. Hit him with the shoulders. Hit him with the shoulders.
Gotta be fluid. Gotta be fluid. All right, let's go.
Exactly. All
We
right.
do that because of Dr. Zach. All right, but go ahead.
Here we go.
So I figured that this question would probably come up sometime soon, just because of the video and the topics that I cover. But let's break this one down. So intentional weight loss, so you purposely saying, I want to lose 20 pounds, is fatphobic. And you might be like, what? Oh my goodness. I'm not trying to be fatphobic, but you are. You're being fatphobic to yourself. Why do you want to lose 20 pounds? It's probably to fit into something smaller. It's probably so people treat you better. It's probably for all the reasons that fat folks are shamed simply for being fat. So by continuing to perpetuate that, right, seeking intentional weight loss, we are contributing to our fatphobic society. So that's why intentional weight loss is fatphobic. Let me know if you want to know more. Another great question. This person is asking if there is any time in which intentional weight loss is not fatphobic. I'm going to say 99.9% of the times, if you are intentionally losing weight, it is fatphobic. I'm leaving that 0.01% in case I am truly, truly wrong, but I don't think I am. And here's the reason why. I'm not saying if you exercise and happen to lose weight, that is fatphobic. I'm not saying if you start a medication and you happen to lose weight, that is fatphobic. I am not saying that if you're going through any type of, illness and that is altering your body in some way, that is fatphobic. I'm saying when you are intentionally exercising to lose weight, altering your diet to lose weight, doing any activity intentionally to lose weight is fatphobic. And the reason why is because you are intentionally attempting to make your body smaller to fit into what narrative? The narrative that smaller is healthier, even though we've already discussed why that's not true. I know there was another comment on this video that said something along the lines of, when I'm lighter, I don't have as many issues with my mobility. And that may be a correlation, but it doesn't necessarily mean that extra weight is a causation, especially if you are not in care of somebody like a physical therapist that is specifically certified or has previously practiced physical therapy with a fat body. And I say that because as a personal trainer with a fat body, I know that movements impact people differently based on their body size, type, shape, mobility, a million things. So pretty much no, there is no time in which intentional weight loss is not fatphobic. And that's just kind of the way it is.
So her name on TikTok is I am Ashanti. I am Ashanti on TikTok. She is a personal trainer, and
So she's not a doctor.
No, she's not a doctor. She's a personal trainer.
She doesn't have a PhD.
No, she don't. And she teaches
she
about.
She doesn't practice psychology, sociology, or anything of that nature. She's just
No.
a personal trainer.
Yeah, a obese personal trainer. Preaching body positivity, healthy food habits, and stuff like that. Letting people know that you can still go out and have fun with your family, and have some have takeout meals, but you just got to be cautious of what's in those meals, which is good eating habits. And
yeah,
personal trainers definitely should teach that for sure. I used to teach it all the time when I was a personal trainer.
I teach it now as, although I am not a personal trainer, I am a fitness instructor, and I have personal training experience and our certification,
Yeah.
so yes, you should definitely eat as healthy as you can possibly eat at all times. Go ahead.
Yeah. And so basically what I got from her TikTok, and beautiful soul, beautiful woman. Um Everything that I saw from her page, it was pushing more body positivity and not a lot of reality. Um People that wants to lose weight and giving themselves a specific number is not being fat phobic. They wants to get into a dress for their marriage or something like that, and they need to lose a certain number because they know that if they back at their certain size, they for sure be able to fit that dress. So they're gonna lose that weight so they can get in that dress. Males wants to have, the arms that hug the sleeves so the bitches can squeeze, you know what I'm saying? So like, that's just what they do, like that's just no pecs, no sex. Back so wide make a girl want to give you make a girl think that you can give her a piggyback wide, like just like just these are just phrases, you know what I'm saying? That us males love, you know what I'm saying?
All
But
right.
it's not crazy, you know, like just like it used to be this YouTuber, this male YouTuber. It was on that was on YouTube at one point. He was about fitness, and his name was "Look Good in a Mirror Naked." That's all he wanted. He wants to look good in a mirror naked. He didn't want to be no broad bodybuilder. He just want when he take off his clothes in the mirror, he look good naked. That's it.
To him.
Exactly. Not to the other person, not to the other people's eyes.
This was about him. This was
exactly.
about him.
And and he took off very well. You know what I'm saying? In the whole fitness industry, because he wasn't doing those fitness norms that everybody else was doing. Chris Jones, those phrases that I was saying, those came from Chris Jones. And he still got those crazy ass phrases on YouTube. And he showed people that he lost, I believe it was a crazy amount of weight in 10 weeks. He went from like a big old gut, he had the muscle there, but it was just like, he was just fat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in 10 weeks, he had a shredded back, abs, chest again, arms shredded up again, and like he looked like he can jump on the stage and go and do a bodybuilding competition. That's how lean and cut he got within 10 weeks, and he did it all by eating right and going to the gym. That's all he did. And and he does this stuff like every year. You know what I'm saying? He do it. Like in the winter months, he bulk up. Eat what he want, put the size he want on so he can get some of that new muscle and everything else. And then in the summer, when it get close to the summer and spring, he goes into a cut for about 10 or 11 weeks and he gets shredded all over again. And he looks better every year. Every year he gets bigger, sharper, thicker. Like that's just something that he does, and people is always in awe. And this man is like 36, 30 something years old. He's breaking that mold where you can be older and still be able to get into the gym and crush it and still come out looking just as good. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's not fat phobia to want to look good. If a person is literally just want to look good, or they got a medical reason saying they want to look good, like the doctor saying that they need to lose the weight for whatever medical reason it is, they can do that. And it's not 99%. And then that 1% of them, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, you extern the numbers to favor you at that point. And you should stop. Like, you are body shaming at this point.
Well, I wouldn't even call it body shaming, but you are taking away a person's right
Joy.
to their choice. I have
Yeah,
a right to choose if I want to put a number on my weight loss,
exactly.
regardless of what reason I'm losing weight for. If I want to
Exactly.
put a number on it, I have a right to choose to do that. And you're taking that away
Exactly.
from me.
You just basically making me feel like an asshole because I want to better myself.
Mhm.
There's people out there who go through some depression.
Yeah.
And they was always a fit, lean fighting machine. They hit some depression, life hit them. And when life hit them, they gained 40 pounds. And they know it's 40 pounds because they calculate everything that they do. So when they jump on the scale, they see it's 40 pounds. The first thing they're going to say, this 40 pounds needs to come off.
They gotta go. It gotta go.
That's
You
not
know,
just picking a number. They know what they should look like and what they want to look like. So they're
well,
gonna say that
not
40
even
pounds got to get out of here.
right. It's a your body gets comfortable. Like even when you're overweight. But before I start speaking, am I allowed to talk now? Were you done?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
I just wanted to give a couple, just a few details about this. An individual is considered overweight when their body mass index falls between 25 and 29.9%. This is the US standards. If you are 30% and over in your BMI, you are considered to be obese.
Yeah.
In 2021, 33.27% of the US population was considered to be overweight. That's only in adults. We're not talking about you because I don't get into the kid stuff. We're talking about adult people here. If we look at these stats by race, let's see if it'll come up real quick. If you're looking at it by race, for some reason it don't want to come up, but we'll go by gender. So gender, 39.12% men are overweight in the United States, where 27.77 women is considered to be overweight in the United States. By age group, 37% of people who are 65 years and older are overweight. Between 55 and 64, you got 35% people overweight. Between 45 and 54, 32% of people are overweight. 35 to 44, 33% people are overweight. 25 to 34, 31% of people are overweight. And 18 to 24, 24% of people are overweight. And so I wanted to give those details because a lot of times we don't understand what the standard norms are to say you are overweight. And not understanding that is a big problem. That's number one. Number two, those standard norms are so bad. They're so bad because everybody was not meant to wear a size 2 for women or a size 28 for men. And that is considered to be the norm. And that is so far off, it's crazy. It's so far off, it's crazy. And, if people are trying to hit those numbers and you are a normal, active person who have had children or life has come at you in any kind of way, you're never going to make it. That's not going to happen. So I am one of those people who feel like if you're going to go to the gym to work out, it is not a good idea to say, I'm going to the gym to work out to lose weight. That's not the reason to go to the gym. The reason to go to the gym is to be healthy. That's what you want to do. You want to change your health status. in order to allow you to live longer. And when you start going to the gym and get into a routine, you want to change your eating habits because it's going to help you achieve that healthier lifestyle. So I'm in agreement with the ideal that you really sometimes don't want to put a number on that weight loss. But to your point, if I weighed if I was a certain weight and then I gained 40 pounds and I started to feel sluggish, I started to feel sick, I started to have issues, and I know that I did not feel that way prior to that 40-pound gain, then that's the number I want to lose because I know how my body felt prior to that weight gain. So when she says putting a number on this is body shaming, is that what she said it
No,
was?
it's fat phobia.
Fat phobia. So when you say that that's fat phobia, my story is this. I lost 75 pounds in 3 months. The reason that I lost 75 pounds in 3 months is because there is a health issue in my family that I had been paying attention to. And my doctor told me, all right, this is not looking good. We're going to send you to see a specialist. And if you could, lose some weight. And I'm like, okay. I took it as a personal challenge. I took it to be that this issue was it for me. I had it. And the best thing that I could do is start living like I have this issue. And I changed my diet to support that. And I worked out every day for 3 months. And I lost 75 pounds. So, not a fat phobia. Been a big girl all of my life. Very happy. Very happy being a big girl. I like the hips. I like the booty. You know, it's it was all right by me, and I never had a problem getting in a relationship because I was a big girl. But here's the thing that I don't like about the conversation that she was having. You're telling people that they can't choose what's right for them, and you don't know your audience. You're on TikTok and you're making these statements, and now you're starting to have people feel some kind of way based on your conversation. And you're really not giving any kind of, backup to what you're saying. You are not putting any evidence out here other than what's coming out of your mouth.
You just
So
stating
if
your opinion. Your
you're
opinion don't
just
mean shit.
you're just stating your opinion, and if personal trainer, okay, then come on with some details. Give us some facts. Give us some supporting evidence to what you're saying, and then we can rock with you. We can say your numbers is off. It's not 99.9%. You might have about a 60% situation going on here. You might have about a 70%, 75% situation going on here, but not the number that you're stating, because some people are putting a number to this because for health reasons. They need to lose weight for health reasons.
It's just weird to me
Mhm.
that when you ever watch that TV show, it used to be on TLC, I believe, where a personal trainer will gain a bunch of weight with their client and lose the weight together. They call it.
I've never seen it.
Okay, it's clips on YouTube. You can watch
Okay.
them on YouTube. I believe
Okay.
it's called Fat Fit to Fit Fit Fat to Fit, something like that. They'll lose a whole they be like stupid shredded, and they gain a whole bunch of weight, eat all crazy, and then they'll lose the weight with their client, and they'll go back to what they used to look like or even better, and their client has a better lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And it gives the personal trainer a clear insight on how it's like to be a fat person, what it's
Right.
like to, carry all that weight, how your joints feel, how, like the personal trainers have a harder time than their client. The client, like, this
Yeah.
is what I've been dealing with my whole motherfucking life. Look, I feel
Right.
good. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Right.
more mental challenge for the personal trainer. And I found that so interesting when I decided to become a personal trainer, because I watched a lot of those episodes and I understood it. My journey. I
Yeah.
went from shit to fit relatively pretty quickly. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And so this is nothing new to me. I'm new to this. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? And this ain't nothing new to me. I'm true to this. This is what I do. So me getting back in shape is like second nature to me. People at the gym think they'll see me, oh, look at that fat guy working out. And then they pin over and look at me, and I got better form than they do. And they're like, what the fuck? Like, I'm a personal trainer. I know how to get myself in fucking shape. It's just that I just didn't do it for a while. Now I'm in here doing it, and I'm starting to look better than you, and you in a fucking tank top. Get your guns
Right.
showing and everything else. And I came in here last week with a fucking hoodie on. Now I'm coming in here this week with a t-shirt on because I feel comfortable in a t-shirt again.
Right.
And I'm looking better than you in a t-shirt than you looking in a tank top. That's
Yeah.
your problem. That means your ass ain't progressing. I am. Shut up, bitch. Oh, anyway.
Ooh, so personal. So personal.
but but it's just, she's a personal trainer. And it seems like she's pushing for clients that's obese, which is cool, right? Which is fine. If that's what you want to do.
But are you really? Because see, when I've had a personal trainer who was amazing, and he was, shout out to O, he when I met him, he was so in shape, and he was like, we can get you to be whatever it is that you want to be. And so when I worked out with him, when I originally started my journey, I lost 95 pounds. 55 of it was on my own, and 40 was with him.
Yeah.
And so we looked at me at a point and said, this is too thin for you. We need to bulk you back up. And we did. So I had went down to a size 8, but a size 8 was too thin for me. I had to go back up to a 10.
He showed you how to reverse diet.
Exactly.
He legitimately showed you how to reverse diet. And a lot of people don't even understand what the fuck reverse dieting is,
Yep. So we took that right back up. I gained, intentionally gained weight, but worked out to do it. And I was fine. No problem. And to your point, what happened with me was, I lost him because I had to relocate. I was able to work out, when to the first place that I relocated, and I did not gain any weight. And then the second place I relocated to, I was working strange hours. I was working, on the weekdays, I was working 14 hours a day. On the weekends, I was working 10 hours a day, both weekend days. And so my eating habits got bad. I was not able to go to the gym, and I gained 40 pounds. And in gaining that 40 pounds, a lot of times we don't realize that that's the door opening to you just reversing everything that you did.
Yeah.
And that was my door opening. So, 4 years later, I'm now 65 pounds overweight from when I was that size 10.
Yeah.
And now I've lost it back plus an extra 10. So it's like this is to me, I am a fitness instructor. I do have my training, but this is all personal. My conversation now is all personal.
Yeah.
To me, stop telling overweight people that it's okay to be overweight. The weight is not the problem. It's your health.
Exactly.
What does your doctor tell you about your health at that weight? So if your doctor is saying that you need to lose some weight to be more healthier, that's what you need to do. They're not lying to you.
You know,
Now, my
go ahead.
intention is not to upset overweight people because I have been that the majority of my life. But the bottom line is this: you don't see overweight old people. You don't. Go
You know,
ahead.
I haven't been overweight my whole life. I've been skinny my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
I felt in love with bodybuilding and powerlifting, and I got to the size that I am right now because of that. That is true hard work and grit for me. I put on muscle. I put on fat because I wanted to be out here looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, like
Schwarzenegger.
that's what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to look like, Kylie Muscle. I wanted to look like Kai Green. I wanted to look like, what's his name? I can't remember his name right now. Ronnie Coleman. I want to look like, yeah, buddy. That's what I want. I want to go out there, just be like, lightweight, baby. I just want to just go and kill it. Like, I felt in love with that shit. That's just what I wanted. And, it worked for me. Like, the gun show is almost back open. I'm getting it to like I want to get back to it. And, I'm happy with it. My confidence is through the roof. This is just what I used to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I've been 300 pounds before and jumped down to like 240. You know what I'm saying? I'm 320 pounds right now. No, actually, I'm 318. I'm 318 pounds right now.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of weeks ago, I was 332 pounds. So you can't tell me like what it is all is. Like you said, this is personal. I'm speaking from a personal. I'm not even speaking from a personal trainer. I'm not even thinking about that no more because I'm not a personal trainer anymore. I used to be a personal trainer. I'm a whole officer. That's what I'm focusing on, right? You know what I'm saying? And being the best officer that I can ever be. I take that hat off and trying to put on a new hat so I can be able to help people in a different way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just speaking from a personal experience. When I learned that if you stop worrying about the norms, what everybody going through, you are 100% correct. We are not made to be a size 2, and we're not made to, males not made to be in a size 28. If you a size 38, you a size 40, whatever it may be, go down 2 sizes. That's what your true size should be. If you can get down, if you was a size 38, you can go down to a 34, you probably feel a lot more comfortable in yourself if you get to a 34.
Mm-hmm.
If you a size 40 and you can go down to a 36, you will feel a lot comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I noticed a couple of weeks ago, when I put on my duty belt, I had to adjust my duty belt just to fit my fat ass. When I put on my duty belt right now, it clicks on with ease. I had to tighten it up a little bit because my damn shirt was coming out my damn pants because it wasn't keeping it tight. So I had to adjust it so my pants and my belt can stay up because my pants was falling on me as I'm going through my shift. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want when you losing weight. The little things that you do on a day-to-day basis, it's starting to, you know what I'm saying? It just starts
to. This is a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle.
It's nothing but a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? You just wants to feel more comfortable. I don't have to use my inhaler as much as I used to.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got asthma. I don't have to use my inhaler as much because I ain't got all that weight on me. My knees, my elbow, my joints ain't hurting like they normally do because I'm taking my vitamins. I'm taking my joint supplements and I'm taking my ashwagandha. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking my daily greens. You know what I'm saying? Shit out the first floor. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do to become the best healthy version of myself.
And that's all you can ask for.
And that's all you want. And if you put a number to it, okay, you put a number to it. I put a number to mine because I know if I put a number to that, what I'm about to do, because I want to do a bodybuilding show. So I know I need to be in a certain weight class. So I have to put a number to it. I have to. It's mandatory for me. You know what I'm saying? But if that's what you want to do, you got to do it.
Yeah,
you shouldn't be shamed for doing what you want to do. And I don't care if it's a fat person who's telling you that you body shaming. No, you're not. You're not body shaming. It's your preference. It's your preference. That's what you want to do. You do it. Now, for the people that's in shape, they're shaming this poor woman for stating her opinion, even though her opinion is shit. I'm being honest. Her opinion is shit. But who is shaming her for her opinion? You should be wrong. You wrong for that. Because even though that you know that her opinion is shit, let her have it. Let her have it. It ain't her.
How can you not let her have it? See, that this is the world of social media, and why we said fuck social media. You know, anybody can get out here and say anything they want to say, us included. Right? Us included. You can get out here and you can make any statements and you can do whatever it is that you want to do. You can put that information out there. You can listen to it. You can not listen to it. You can swipe left, swipe right, whatever it is that you guys do. Turn it on, turn it off, whatever. That's fine. But to shame her because she has an opinion is wrong. Because to your point, that's her opinion. And now you want to go in and call her whatever you're saying or doing whatever you're doing and try to make her feel bad or guilty about what she said. But that's your only way of getting your rocks off. What you're saying has nothing to do with her. It has nothing, but that's you're that type of person. See, now I'm going to get real deep because I love this type of conversation. You that motherfucker that's sitting down in front of your computer with nobody around you, probably no fucking friends at all, and the only thing that you doing is you scrolling through shit, trolling people, so that you can now have something to do. Get a life. Sorry.
No, you good. You good. It's just I went through her social media. I went through her TikToks. I watched her videos. Mm-hmm. She just had a bad take on that conversation. She had a bad take. And that was that. People took that take and like, well, I guess I'm fatphobia, and this shredded ass bodybuilder ass dudes posing right after her phrase and everything. Why?
What's the point? What's the point?
This woman. This is a Hollywood woman just had a bad take. That is very confident in what she believes in and don't give a fuck what y'all gotta say, and posted it, even though she shouldn't have posted it. She posted it.
Well, I'm not even upset with the fact that she had that opinion and she posted it, because I feel like she had
she took it down. She took it down.
She should have never took it down.
Those clips that I got are other people stitching it or comment on it, and I just took them out because I didn't even want to give them any attention. You see what I'm saying? Right. I wanted to hear strictly from her. That's it. Yeah. Because these are her words. These are what you're saying. So I want to hold you accountable to what you're saying. I don't give a fuck what the person was saying that had to say about what you was doing. She legitimately wants to help people. Her her TikTok name is Wellness and Fitness for, basically her. Like, she's trying to teach real body positive She really trying to teach healthy food habits. People should watch her content because she is teaching something legitimately real. I just encourage her to learn a little bit more about what reality is about this fitness industry.
Yeah.
What the numbers that you spit it out, because it's all about healthiness. It's all about
healthiness.
It's all about being this, getting into this lifestyle, implementing this lifestyle into yours so you can make better, healthier choices. Sometimes you want to have me and you was talking on the phone yesterday. You was walking down the aisle and you wanted some mozzarella cheese sticks.
Like, oh Lord, I need some mozzarella cheese sticks right now.
What was the first thing that I said to you?
You can have them as long as you put them in the air fryer.
Or put them in no fucking grease. Throw them in the air fryer. That is a healthier choice. That's a healthier cooking option for you.
And the ideal of just doing a serving. I did talk to a dietitian maybe about 4 months ago. Actually, it's probably been about 5 months ago. I had a conversation with a dietitian, and they were telling me that I was not eating enough for the amount of workout that I do. So they were asking me to add some stuff back into my diet. They wanted me to eat some bread and certain other things. And she's like, so do you deprive yourself of anything? And I was like, no. She was like, you don't deprive yourself of anything? I'm like, no. If I want a cookie,
I'm gonna go give me a fucking cookie.
I'm gonna have a cookie. I said, but here's the thing: I am a portion control person. So if it says that you can have 2 cookies, I will have 2 cookies and I will put them away. I say, better yet, I'm one of those people who will go and buy those Nestle cookies, the big ones that you put in the oven. I don't like the regular size. I like the big ones that you can put in the oven and cook, and I'll make me 1 cookie because it's a 1 serving. So I'll warm up the oven, throw it in the oven, 1 cookie, and eat that 1 cookie. And she's like, I cannot believe you're making 1 cookie. I'm like, because that's all a serving is, and that's why it's frozen, so I won't eat more than 1. So it's like little tricks that you can do in order to keep you on track for your journey. But let me tell you this about that bread that she told me to eat. The woman told me to eat some bread. She told me to at least add, I'm not eating a whole sandwich. I was like, so what I will do is I'll eat 1 piece of bread.
Yeah.
and make a sandwich out of that. I gained 2 pounds listening to this woman and eating that bread. I told
what
her.
Type of bread would you eat? What type of bread was?
Regular bread, regular white bread.
Go find you some keto bread.
Oh, okay.
I sent you my Sam's Club. They got it at there. Go get you some regular keto bread or some carb balanced tortillas and make you a wrap out of those carb balanced tortillas.
Now I'll do tortillas. I'll do tortillas without a problem. But I told her, I said, you gotta know your body. I was like, I understand what you were saying. I was like, but what you're trying to get me to, the carbs that you're trying to get me to have, I can have them without eating bread. So I'm gonna figure out another way to get them. But because the bread doesn't work for me. And sometimes it doesn't work for people. You gotta know who you are. I'm more of a body positive person. If whatever size you are, you better know you can work it.
Exactly.
You can work it.
I'm definitely a body positive guy myself. And for people to be like, oh, he's in shape. He used to be able to look like a bodybuilder, all that bullshit. I love me a big woman. Okay? If I'm standing, if a fitness chick is standing in front of me that's thick as hell, or a bigger woman is standing in front of me, I'm probably going to choose the big woman. I'm most likely going to pick the big woman because I just love, I like to grab a side roll sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel warm. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking grizzly bear. There's
nothing wrong with that.
That's just me. Like, don't get me wrong. And I love my thick fitness influencer chicks that's out there. I love them all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing y'all thing, y'all crushing it, y'all keep doing it. But me personally, if I had to pick between the two, I'm gonna pick the thicker chick. You know what I'm saying? Shit, she
Yeah.
make me some Fruit Loops from scratch. God damn it! You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's all a choice. It's all a choice, and we've got to respect other people's choices. You know, my thing is just being healthy. So when because I had a friend of mine recently tell me that he went to the doctor and the doctor told him that he was having some heart issues and they wanted him to see a specialist. And he went to see the specialist and the specialist told him, "Nah, we don't really see anything. It's checking out real well, but you should lose some weight, in order to make sure that you are the healthiest person that you could be. Just drop, 20, 30 pounds." And they came back to me and told me, "I'm so mad. Doctor made me spend all that money, on this specialist." And the specialist said that I said, "Hold on." I was like, "Hold on." I was like, "That's not what happened. Your doctor told you that he saw something in your blood work that was concerning. And he said, see the specialist to make sure that there is nothing here that's going to harm you, right? Your specialist said, I'm not concerned, but I would like for you to lose some weight. Understand that they're telling you if you don't lose this weight, that concern that they have is going to turn into a problem."
Exactly.
That's what they're telling you. So please listen to make sure you have a primary care physician if you are overweight. Number one, make sure you have a primary care physician and listen to what they're telling you. Of course, they're gonna give you the flack that they want you to lose weight. They want you to lose weight. They want you to lose weight, and there's a reason for that because you're usually healthier when you're not overweight. Usually,
Right.
Now I understand that there are some thin people that's out here having heart attacks and things of that nature, and that's because they're not, number one, working out, and number two, they're eating greasy shit that's gonna clog their arteries.
Man,
And that's
look,
just the way that life is. It doesn't matter if you thin or if you're thick. Certain things you cannot eat, especially as you get older.
man, tell me about it.
And
I
you just
know,
gotta respect that.
I know right now, if I was in Chicago, right now, my ass be in that fucking Harold's.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We had a little Harold situation. I was talking to your brother, and he like, guess what? I just went and got me some Harold's chicken gizzards, fried hard. I'm like, you motherfucker.
Man, look, that ain't right. If you having Harold's, you keep that shit to yourself, my nigga.
Like, first off, I'm not even anywhere near Harold's for me to be able to run down there and get me in.
Exactly. You be like, I had Giordano's. All right, cool. Giordano's. Giordano's cool. You know what I'm saying? I had me some beggars. I'm about to whoop your ass. I'm about to whoop your ass.
Come through here and whoop yours. Why you even mentioning beggars right now? You know I had a real bill between but actually 14. In 14 days, I haven't had a real meal. You talking about some beggars up in here? Oh, I should slap the shit out of you.
You only 2 hours away from Chicago. You better get the fuck up out of here with that BS, man. I'm like, shit. My lazy ass don't even want to drive 6 to 7, 8 hours down there. Like,
But I'm not gonna do that. I got a week to go. I got a week to go.
I need to go on a road trip. And I'm gonna wait till I'm done with school. But I need to go on a road trip and make my way down to Chicago. And while I'm traveling through Wisconsin to get to Chicago, I'm gonna do some bourbon hunting, and I'm gonna do some bourbon hunting in Illinois as well. But I want to go to Kentucky and I want to do a road trip from Minnesota to Kentucky, so I can do some bourbon hunting all the way down there and everything else. And if you down, I could pick you up along the way and have the kids and everybody, and we all just do a road trip down to through all the states to Kentucky and go to a bourbon distillery and whatnot. And
All right.
have
I'm down.
had that little experience. You know what I'm saying?
You know I'm down. I love a good road trip, and I might not be a bourbon drinker, but I don't turn down no alcohol. I'm not an alcoholic, but I ain't turning down no alcohol.
And I just wanted to be right. I just wanted to be an experience, man. Like I want to just try the food in each state that we touch down in. You know what I'm saying? I got a good place out in Milwaukee we can slap at. You know what I'm saying? You got a good place in Chicago, but like we'll be trying, Googling, Yelping all the best restaurants the new states that we get into and see what the best food is. We go to liquor stores and trying to find some allocated and rare bottles of bourbon and whiskey and whatnot, and hit up a Buffalo Trace distillery, maybe an Old Forester. You know what I'm saying? McKenna.
Yeah.
Like we, just have fun. Hell, I even want to go down to Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Like we can, go to downtown Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Do a little two-step.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Listen to a little country music. You know what I'm saying? Got a little bar. I'm on board, baby.
I'm good. I'm good with it.
Definitely gonna do it in the summer. Definitely gonna have to do it in the summer.
Absolutely.
Definitely gonna be plenty of pit stops because got the little ones, but it should be fun. And if anybody else want to join, we'll let somebody else know, like they tell you or somebody,
Yeah.
Get a big old van or something and just have fun.
And make it work. Make it work. Have good fun, good time, good eats, good drinks, good people.
Right? That's all you can ask for, right? That's all you can ask for.
Right.
So I know I got off topic, but I just, just
you always do.
Who cares? You guys love it, right? Next
Feeling
topic.
yourself. Oh, I'm sorry.
So next topic, we're gonna talk about plus size people getting on an airplane. Let's get it.
So my hot take on plus size travel and why I think every plus size traveler should get a free second and even third seat on an airplane? Then you better keep watching and sign my petition to make some real change. Let's just state facts. Plus size travelers need more space. And many people agree that plane seats are too small, even for the average size person. As a plus size traveler myself, I know how uncomfortable and unsafe it can be to squeeze into a tiny airplane seat. We are not asking for special treatment or luxury accommodations. We simply want enough space to travel comfortably and safely without fear of being discriminated against because of our size. It's truly that simple. If you agree that every traveler deserves to fly comfortably and without fear of discrimination, then go ahead and please sign my petition and share it with everybody that you know. Let's work together to make air travel more inclusive and accommodating for everyone.
Accessibility is for everyone. No one should feel ashamed or embarrassed for using the tools they need to navigate the world. Your worth is not determined by your size or ability. You deserve to feel comfortable and confident wherever you go. Using mobility aids is a sign of strength and self-care, not weakness or defeat. Don't let anyone make you feel otherwise. Don't let anyone else's opinions or judgments hold you back from living your life to the fullest. You are capable and worthy of all the things you desire. Your body is worthy of respect and care, regardless of its size or shape.
Alright guys, so
You want me to go first?
Go first because I have a story.
Go for it.
Okay. First off, let me say I agree. I agree that using those scooters and and you know, going out in the world doing whatever it is that you need to do to take care of yourself is a sign of power. Strong people getting out here doing what they need to do in order to feel good about themselves and take care of themselves. I support you 110%. Really, I do. I think that's the best thing in the world, because those are the first steps that you need to take in order to take your life back. So I agree with that. But getting your big ass on the airplane, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This woman flying home from Las Vegas, this woman got on a plane next to me and my at the time fiance. Now, I was sitting in the chair in the seat that's near the window. He was sitting in the middle. We switched seats when we saw that she was coming to sit there. So he got the seat near the window. I was sitting in the middle because he didn't want to feel uncomfortable, because we knew she was going to overlap. And boy, did she overlap. I had a hip, an ass, some stomach, and an arm in the seat with me for a 5-hour trip. For a 5-hour trip. I felt like I had been in a fight by the time I got up out of that airplane.
Get a ball. Get a ball. Get a ball.
Yes, an extra seat is needed. But I don't know if I agree with the airline having to give it to you.
Pay for it, motherfucker.
If you know that you cannot fit in that seat and you want to fly, then maybe you just need to go and buy you an extra seat. I digress.
Look, we live in a world where people being accommodated too motherfucking much. If you don't say my pronouns right, you can go to jail for 10 years. Okay? You need to say my pronouns. Bitch, I'm gonna say your name. I ain't gotta worry about your pronouns if I say your name. What's your name? Alicia? Hey, Alicia.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You overweight? The average American plan a trip every year. They plan a trip. If you overweight and you plan this trip and you know this trip's coming on November 25th, you know that you're going to go on November 25th, and y'all plan this trip to January 1st. You got all the way from January to November to get your ass in shape to fit in one seat. Do so, motherfucker.
Listen,
and if not, pay for an extra.
I would say pay for an extra seat or choose to take a train. You know, maybe you drive where you want to go.
Or something, have your family. Something, tell your family something I'm a fat ass. I ain't gonna lose no weight. Who gonna pay for an extra seat for me, or who gonna drive with me? It ain't got to be somewhere inside the states.
And the thing is that again, I agree that the airline industry is definitely taking this thing to extremes, because even walking down the aisle is harder. They got these planes so small now, and the walking down the aisle to get to the seats is smaller. The seats are smaller. First class is smaller. Business class is smaller, if they even have that anymore, depending on the airline. We know that they're being greedy. They're greedy, selfish ass motherfuckers. Absolutely, they are. But know your audience. If you know that you're not going to fit in that seat, why are you trying to squeeze in that seat? Why why?
Look,
Why? Why, damn it?
if I know that I'm pushing 4, 5, maybe 600, I'm buying a whole row.
You see what I'm saying? If that's how I'm going to fly,
I'm not about to. I'm already on this motherfucker looking like a goddamn, a fucking love sack. I am not finna have somebody sitting next to me thinking they can just lay on my goddamn fupa. You can get the fuck up out of here.
Well, see, and that's my problem. Like, I'm not I'm a size 10 now. You getting on this plane with me. I'm fitting in my seat perfectly. The guy I was with was sitting in his seat perfectly. And here you go. There's no extra room. I'm not a small size where I can give you extra room. You didn't pull the armrest up to give yourself extra space, but
and you lost the armrest. And you lost the armrest because her chunky ass couldn't fucking buy an extra seat. So, bro, but I'm sorry. I should never said that. Sorry. Shit. When I was coming to Minnesota, I was in a walking boot. I was in the best shape of my life. But it was a big ass dude, this little skinny ass Asian chick at the window. I'm in the middle. I was uncomfortable. I was so uncomfortable. I went to the bathroom. It was this dude in the aisle by himself. He's at the window. I'm in a walking boot. I come out the bathroom. I look at him. I'm like, hey, can I sit here? I can just sit in the aisle. The middle can stay open. We good. I'm sitting in there in the middle up there, and it's just not working right for me because of this walking boot. He goes, yeah, no, that's no problem. I'm like, I appreciate you, dog. He's like, just make sure it's okay with the flight attendants. I told the flight attendant, she saw the walking boot. She was like, you ain't had to ask, honey. Sit your ass down. I'm like, okay, thank you, ma'am.
Right.
Don't tell nobody I said that. Just sit down,
Right. Like, can I get a first class? Bump the boot.
They did offer it, but the funds was tight that day when I was leaving. The funds was tight.
It was tight.
The funds was very tight when I was leaving that day.
I get it. I get it. I
couldn't affront that little honey that they wanted. Shit, my daddy paid for my ticket to get to Minnesota. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Like there was daddy funds.
You know what I'm saying? So that was just one of those things, dude, a little tight. So I sat back there with him, and it was the best fucking flight I ever had. I was knocked the fuck out. As soon as we land, I jumped. He jumped. He was like, oh, "You scared me, man." I'm like, "Shit, that scared me. What the fuck is going on like that?"
Yeah. The airplane thing. Like I said, I forgive me. I know like I said, I've been a big girl all my life. I don't have a fat phobia, but I do like my comfort. And I don't want your big ass all over me. Don't want it. And I don't want to put my big ass all over somebody.
Exactly. And that's exactly how I feel. You know what I'm saying? If I'm finna go to the air, go on a plane, and I know I plan this trip and I'm not in the best shape in my life that I'm supposed to be, and I know it's a possibility that I'm probably not gonna get there because depending on how short the time frame is, I'm just gonna pay for an extra seat.
Right.
So the person that I'm traveling with can feel comfortable. I can feel comfortable. To be honest with you, it's just best for me to pay for the extra seat, even if I'm in shape. So
Can't nobody else come and squeeze their big ass in that seat.
Exactly.
That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I promise you, I had said the same thing. Next time I travel, we bound out the road.
Yeah. That's all I'm doing. I'm buying out whatever road that I'm sitting in. Me, my significant other is gonna be sitting right there, and I'm buying out the road. So if she want the window seat, she can get the window seat. If she want the aisle seat, she get the aisle seat. But nobody's sitting in that motherfucking middle.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Unless me and her want to cuddle while we riding. You know what I'm saying? You know,
exactly.
But other than that, that middle seat, that's gonna be ours. And so somebody come up to be like, "Hey, can I sit?" No,
paid for.
It's paid for.
We bought
I paid for it. He got all 3 tickets. Get your ass on, nigga. Fuck you mean? Like, you not sitting your thick ass up. You not about to squeeze your chunky ass in the middle between me and my woman. Hell nah. Fuck
and we both
that.
got chunky asses.
For real. Like, get the fuck out of here.
We both chunky motherfuckers.
Because I mean, after I'm done losing all this weight, I'm still gonna be big because I'm gonna be a muscular guy. So I'm gonna need the space. Like you look in the camera frame, my shoulders is about as big as just wider than the fucking chair that I in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna need the space regardless. My woman gonna need the space. I told you what I like. I like thicker women, so my woman gonna need the space. We both gonna be sitting our happy chunky asses in that motherfucking row, eating all the fucking snacks that they gonna offer us on that motherfucking plane. You know, like I don't care. You fuck off. Sit your ass in the back, motherfucker. Get the hell away from me.
Okay, Sam Jackson, calm down. Six on the motherfucking plane.
Shit. Calm
yourself.
I'm just saying. Like, you sit up there talking, it should be free. It should be free because your ass can say no to the fork. Motherfucker, shut up. Go sit down somewhere, man.
I definitely don't think it should be free. I don't think it should be free. But I do believe that.
If anything, go to McDonald's. God damn it. Don't be fucking trying to come at the goddamn airline. Sit Mickey D's. Because your ass couldn't say motherfucking no. They couldn't say, you know what, ma'am, this is your 5th time in the drive-thru today. Go sit your ass home. Go cook.
You just lost that sponsorship, dude.
Whatever sponsorship it is, fuck it. I don't care. Shit. It's the truth, man. If anything, you sue McDonald's. Shit. Like, don't be fucking, like, you blaming the airline. Like, shit, don't come at Delta. Shit. I tell you what. Go on Spirit. Nobody ain't trying to get on Spirit. You have all the room that you need.
Ooh, shit. That's a life or death flight right there. I wouldn't recommend that to. Yes, I would. I would recommend that to my worst enemy.
Walk around on Spirit, become one.
Ticket. You want to go somewhere? I got you covered. Where you want to go?
Got all expense first class seat in Spirit.
I got you.
Depending on how the trip go, you can either land or you can become one. So
you never know. And make sure you have your beneficiaries in order.
So, the last topic. What do you feel like you leaning more towards? Do you feel like that you fatphobic? Do you feel like you more a body positivity? Or do you feel like you just want people to do what's best for them and don't give a fuck if they fat, skinny, in shape, not in shape, whatever it may be?
I will go towards the last choice. And the reason that I would is this. Or I would say but this podcast, even all of our topics have been more around people knowing who they are, loving who they are, respecting their choices and their boundaries. You know, so me being that type of person and knowing that everybody is not going to fit into a little box, I would rather you be happy than you being forced to do something that you don't want to do. But the mother in me, the lover of people in me will tell you to be healthy. You know, you don't have to take things out of your diet. If you want a bag of Cheetos, not a whole bag, a snack bag of Cheetos, have a bag of Cheetos. That's fine. But understand that that's not something that you should do every day. And what are you counterbalancing that with?
Are you going to the gym? Are you going for a jog? Are you doing what are you
Right.
doing?
You know,
What are you doing?
there should be some form of exercise in everybody's lifestyle. You should work out at least 2 to 3 times a day. I'm sorry, a week. A day for me, but a week. You should work out 2 to 3 times a week. The least. The least you can do is 2 to 3 times a week.
And you
You know,
focus on that
so
calories in and calories out, man, I think you'll do just fine.
you'll do just fine. And it's not about losing weight. That I agree with her about the first person who was on. I agree in the clip. I agree that it's not about the weight loss. It's about you and your health.
Yep.
So once you understand that, it becomes a lot easier for you to live. You know, so that's why in the last clip, when we saw the woman in the scooter, I said, I applaud that. I do. I really do applaud that. I applaud seeing overweight people at the gym, on the
Yes.
treadmill, just
Yes.
walking. If you're on the
Yes.
treadmill just walking, I'm happy to see that. I'm one of those people that will be coming over there giving you the thumbs up, like you are doing an amazing job. You know,
I won't come over there and say shit to you, but I applaud you
no,
from my
yeah,
end. I
yeah,
won't say nothing to you. Oh, only reason why, because no offense, but fuck you. I'm in here for me. I don't give,
agreed,
you know.
agreed. You know, again, not ashamed to say it. I'm 55 years old. When I was on that journey to lose those 75 pounds that I lost, I started at 53. And then after I lost the weight that I lost, I've been able to keep it off in tone. You know, so now a year, actually 2 years later, because I started, in May, coming up, the first week in May. So it'll be 2 years that I've kept that weight off and haven't gained that weight back, other than the 10 pounds I gained because I was stressed. you know, and I'm 8 pounds down, so only got 2 more of those pounds to lose. And so when she is saying that that's not a good thing to do, that is an excellent thing to do. Is holding yourself accountable. And somebody has to hold you accountable.
Yep.
I'm one of those people. I love me a Five Guys burger. I love me a Five Guys burger. I like the grease running down my hand and the greasy French fries in the bag. I mean, you ain't telling me nothing.
Get your ass
But I
up.
can guarantee.
Shut up. Don't play it. Don't play it.
I can tell you right now that I am not going to Five Guys no more than once every 3 months or 6 months. Because
You know the
I
last
already
time I had a
know.
Five Guys?
Hmm.
You know when the last time I had one?
When?
When Faith was born?
There you go. There you go. I love them, but I know that that's not good for me. That is not good for me. When we're talking about these things, I can have Black Thor pull up or post some stats from my doctor and my blood test and show mine cholesterol levels where it is abnormal, but not in a bad way,
In a good
in a
way.
good way. My cholesterol is so low. They're trying to figure out, how is this happening? How are you doing this? And it's about how I eat and how I work out. At 55 years old, I am not at risk of having any kind of issues as far as heart attack, stroke, or anything else like that. The health issues that I thought that I was going to have when I was seeing a specialist, they're saying that this is unheard of. Kidneys don't reverse themselves. Mine did. I have no kidney issues, but I had blood tests that had shown that I was beginning the stages of kidney failure. Not anymore. Not anymore. The body is a self-healing organ. You just need to give it the right tools to do what it needs to do. And exercise is one of them.
Exactly. Well, I'm not fat phobic. Love me a big person. It is what it is, you know. I'm not body positivity because I feel like body positivity to me, it sounds like they steer away from the truth.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it got to now. It used to be about the truth. Now it's to a whole nother thing that I just don't understand. So I'm all about people doing what they feel like they need to do for themselves. And if they feel like they need to go to the gym and not put a number to it, and they just want to become healthier, good job.
Exactly.
If you want to put a number to it and lose that certain amount of weight, good job.
Mm-hmm.
If you just want to be just healthy in general, and you're just going to work out 2 times a week and change your eating habits and work is on the calories in and calories out method, good job.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to do intermittent fasting until you work out, and then only going to take in 1,500 calories and only work out 3 times a week. Good job. Whatever the fuck that makes you happy, good job.
Good job. Good job.
You're doing what you want to do. And you're not listening to all the bullshit that's going on out there in the world and on TikTok, on Instagram, or Facebook, or Twitter, or whatever it may be. You doing what's best for you. It's for you and your family. You don't have to have kids to have families. Your loved ones that's around you is your family.
Your
So
friends are your family.
family.
I have chosen to have friends that have treated me better than my family. So my friends are my family.
Exactly.
Outside of my children.
Exactly. So, whatever you do to make sure that you see your friends and your family again and making healthier choices for you, do so. If you want you a motherfucking mozzarella cheese sticks, throw them in the air fryer. Don't put them in grease.
I will tell you, I did not have them. I bought them, but I did not eat them. And that's only because I know I only have a week left. So
Exactly.
after this week is over, I'm eating me 3 mozzarella cheese sticks out of the air fryer.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. If you want to have you some sushi, eat you some sushi.
Mhm.
Don't if you normally do 30 rolls, just do 1 and get you a nice little salad to go with it. Okay?
Yeah.
Try to do a compromise on everything that you do. Think about how
Portion
you
control.
can just think about how you can make a little things healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
And that's all you should do when you're in this journey. Just make little changes. Once you make the little changes, then guess what? You can start making big changes.
Mm-hmm.
Because you be like, well, I subbed out soda for diet soda. So now I can buy 1 case of diet soda and 2 cases of water. Now I'm drinking more water and having a diet soda with my dinner. You know what I'm saying? And you see yourself buying more water than you buying soda because you only having 1 soda with your dinner.
Right.
And if you go to Costco or Sam's Club to buy that shit, you most likely only gonna buy 1 case of soda every month because there's only 32 cans inside the fucking package. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean,
So,
like you said, it's really about how you handle the situation. Choice is everything, and substitution helps. But the main thing is, I would tell anybody, if you're going to start a better journey for fitness, and that's all it is. You just want to start a better journey for fitness. You want to be more fit, become more healthy. Start drinking more water and take a walk.
that's all to it. That is
Uh,
all
That's
to
all.
it.
That's all you got to do. And then, as you see your body changes, as you're able to walk longer distances, you're going to want to do more because you're going to want to see more of a change. It is so invigorating to you that you're going to be like, oh my God, if I can do that, I can do this.
I want to buy. This is really what I want to do, and I told this to somebody. They're like, "You crazy? I got a weighted vest. I want to buy a truck, and I want to in the truck, in the bed of the truck, I want to put a big ass tire, and I want to buy a sludge hammer, and I want to find a nice hill. I want to run up that hill with my weighted vest and a sludge hammer in my hand, run up and run down. And once I get to the bottom of the hill, I smack the tire with the sludge hammer for about 10 to 15 times. And then I flip the tire along the bottom of the hill 10 times, back and forth, and run back up that goddamn hill and run back down that damn hill and do it all over again. That's what I want to do throughout the summer.
Yeah, I agree. You crazy.
That's exactly what I want to do.
I agree. You crazy.
That's what I want to do for my cardio. I don't want to be on a treadmill. I don't want to be on elliptical rider. I don't want to be on a cyclo bike. I don't want to be on none of that. That's what I want to do for my cardio. Because I know that is legitimately a full body cardio workout. Me running up and down that goddamn hill with a goddamn weighted vest and a 20-pound sludge hammer across my shoulders. That seemed badass as fuck to me. And I used to do it all the time. And I want to get back to doing that shit.
I would say that it's crazy, but not in a bad way. Because sometimes you need to have those crazy ideals to push you. And when you get to the point where you can do it, where everybody, even including yourself, thought that it was not a reality that you could actually achieve, you are going to feel so good about obtaining it because you deserve it. You made that happen.
Exactly.
I have lived a life where I have achieved a lot of things. My weight loss journeys that I've been on.
Many, right? We both been on them many times.
Many of them.
We know, we understand. We both got lard asses, okay? We understand this shit. We've been on many.
Literally.
Many.
Yeah.
Some together, some separate. But we've been on them many a times. This relationship between me and Sweet B, my mom, is you guys would never understand this. Even if we did a fucking interview with Oprah, y'all wouldn't understand this relationship, okay?
It's a good relationship. It was a building of the two minds, and so for me, it was to be open enough to allow myself to be in a good relationship, in a good place with my son, but still maintain those boundaries as being a parent. And then it was him to understand, well, my mom is human, just like me and everybody else. And I gotta respect the fact that, she gonna make a mistake just like everybody else. But I can't hold her to it in a certain sense. I gotta understand that she is who she is and she gonna be who she gonna be. So again, I didn't say it in the beginning, But let me say it now. Let me introduce you to me.
Well, on that note, that is it for this podcast. Hopefully, you guys understand and where we coming from. We not being fat phobic, we not fat shaming, we not doing any of that shit. We understand where where the struggles may lies, and we understand that people get on social media and they say some fucked up shit, and we just trying to clear it up. That's all we trying to do, and we probably didn't do the best job of doing so. But hopefully you understand that what the message of this podcast is to be you. Whatever that you need to do to become the best version of you, you do it. Don't give a fuck what anybody got to say. Because if somebody say that you doing what you're doing is fat phobia, fuck them. They not in your situation, so fuck them, okay? That's all we trying to say. That's all we trying to get at, all right? Anything else you got to say, Mama?
I love the ideal of people being people. And the only thing that I will continue to say is to love yourself. Love you. Don't let anybody try to change who you are. Don't let anybody make you feel bad about who you are. Everybody is not going to like you for whatever reason. And if they don't like you, tell them to go straight to hell. Do not change your character in order to make somebody else happy, because that's not going to work. You're going to start to hate you. And the most important thing in the world is being able to wake up and look at yourself and love who you are. So continue to laugh, continue to love, and continue to live.
And on that note, much love.
Thank you for listening to Resolve Dispute with your host Black Thor and Sweet Bee. Don't forget to download and follow the podcast so you can be notified when the next episode drops.